obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes it actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together, your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
Yo, these fucking 22s and all this other shit is just weird, man.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last
This nigga Scotty Williams having a good fucking year.
He played fairly well overall. The numbers
He got that ugly ass number.
2 touchdown passes in
Doesn't even look like a fucking quarterback.
Bottom line though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
He like somebody that's scrambled.
Now a play fake here on first down. And this is incomplete.
Really knocked that shit out his hand, Sonny. Good job, Sonny.
But he could not pull it in. You talk about this Washington defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window. Because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test. Taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Off the bootleg, Williams.
Why y'all keep getting picked up by this fucking play fake, yo?
The Vikings first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chains, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Oh, my God.
35.
Come on, man.
Justin Jefferson.
Nigga just scared of you. You know what? I got something for that shit.
And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all
I said I gotta put my best nigga on
Justin
him.
Jefferson's touchdown reception.
He going. Touchdown.
Down the left side. It's a foot race. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Commanders. We'll go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
We score on all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense. Now we about to come for his ass. Fuck this shit.
Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice,
Oh, my God, yeah.
all the time anyway, he's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete. K.J. Osborne, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, one or two receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Get the fuck out of here.
With a 3rd and 2 coming up, they got 8 yards there. Defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the second quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows,
come on, man.
The defense, no matter what they do, they feel like they can't stop him.
And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Number 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard.
Oh, God.
Tony Pollard.
That is fucked up my fucking defensive fucking rules.
And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Oh my God, yo.
Is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
I don't know why they fucking cheating like this.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here are the Commanders making their way out. They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Lance looking to throw it. Dancing to his left. Got him there, and that's Colin Johnson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going.
Oh my God, yo. When the fuck did he get hurt?
He's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mega. Slide 2. Ready.
Now Lance going to throw. Steps away to his left. Open man downfield is Johnson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Another good play as they get 28 on that one. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. In motion is Gray. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Breece Hall taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 14.
Alright, D, you gotta step up now. He's giving up way too many fucking scores.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback.
We keep getting fucked up by that fucking play action.
There's a glimpse of Justin Jefferson, the wide receiver, as he and the Minnesota Vikings return back here on offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Enough is a fucking enough.
Now Williams.
Enough is a fucking enough.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. He couldn't get
Enough
rid
is
of
a
it.
fucking
Takes a
enough.
sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race.
Yo, this nigga kind of nice, yo.
That'll be a gain of 16. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
That's a good bounce back play right there. after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator.
Let's go.
What a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Let's fucking go.
And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Lance now on first down, being chased out left. That one complete downfield to Johnson.
Fucking go,
All the
man.
way down inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Sometimes it's design, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. On first down, Lance buying time to his left. Here's Johnson with an reception. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll run with Hall. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
One more time with Hall. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a gain of 4, but it'll bring us now to a 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. In motion is Gray. They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll go with Pollard here on first down.
Oh, come on.
He goes left side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 56 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Williams. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Throwing on first down is Lance. He sets to fire deep. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and the time he kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Williams. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down.
Oh, my God.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
And Lance now to throw. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Set, ready.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lance to throw it. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. A big play there just before halftime, and even 40 yards.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure someone...
And he is caught at the 10-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Breece Hall as time expires in the first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Extra point now by Boswell. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we reach halftime, and well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. Lance now on 1st down. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Lance. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Throwing now is Lance. Rolling to his left. He gets it left side of Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Now receiver in motion left. Running left, it's Hall. Stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Need 2 more touchdowns, man.
2nd and goal from the 1. Hall again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Breece Hall punching it in from a yard away. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
All right, let's go, dude. Let's get another turnover.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away.
Let's get another turnover. Let's go.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
Let's go.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Here's Williams to throw on second down. Well, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Montez Sweat in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Williams throwing on 3rd and long.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert.
Got me a hold. I said he got me a hold.
Who?
The bank.
What's that thing attached to the TV cord?
Oh, the connect my laptop.
The gray thing?
Yeah. Connect my laptop to the TV. I'm about to have him call him back.
Team. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams going underneath. He's got Hockenson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And Jefferson's going to have the Vikings 1st down as he's across midfield to the 48. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll
I need to play actually. I think it must be 99 or
I know
something.
exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He
don't got
broke
my
the
niggas
first
in the
tackle.
game. That's what the
Luckily
fuck
enough,
I'm talking
there were
about.
more people there to get him down.
Back to throw again. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Before they can get the punt away, whistles. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, and he's going to take this right to the line to gain, awfully close. But they'll say that he did get the 6 yards he needed. Didn't get much more than that, but it works all the same. 1st down. Looking to throw. Williams. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
Williams now throwing on 3rd and long. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. In motion is Gray. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, go steal. Red, yellow.
To throw, it's Lance. Out to his left. And his throw is incomplete. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. And they'll go for it. Lance. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Now Lance on the move to his left. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
Ready.
They'll try to run with Hall. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked.
I'm okay. I got it. My account is frozen, and somebody in compliance is working on it. And I wanted to know if you guys can let Sanjay know to call me.
Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
How does the kickoff unit is
it's Antoine ATOINE. Johnson
and no effort to bring this one out.
at
It's
Black
a
SS as Sam Q as a Queen D as VDog.com.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they'll turn in the reset button starting tomorrow.
They take a shot.
Nope, that's it, because I was just trying to get this squared away.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Okay.
To throw again, Williams.
You could, thank you.
Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Williams. Open man is and he's got it. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop. This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try to throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
This is caught by Addison. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they've been putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.